Okay. In a minute, we'll start. Is my audio clear?
Yes.
Very good. (272nd session. Astu. Vinayaka namastubhyam satatam modaka priya nirvighnam kuruno deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Apadama Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namam Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sri Raghavam Dasharathatmajamapremeyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnapam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Anjaneyamatipaṭalananam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krutamastakāņģalim Bāshpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhir Balam Yashodhairyam Bhayatvamarogaتا Ajadyam Vakpatutvancha Hanumat Smaranad Bhavet Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Adhyatana Panchangam, August 22nd, 2026. Prabhavanama Samvatsare Uttarayani. Did Dakshinayana start already? I think Dakshinayani. Varsharatau Shravanamase Shuklapakshe Dashami Titihi till 4:30 p.m. followed by Ekadashi. Sthiravasaraha Mula Nakshatram throughout the night. That means still be sunrise tomorrow morning. Vishkambha Yoga till 8:44 p.m. followed by Preeti Yoga. Garakaranam ending at 4:30 p.m. coinciding with the Dashami Tithi's ending, followed by Manik Karanam till 5:40 a.m. followed by Vishti Karanam for tomorrow. Sarvebhyaha Suprabhatam. So we were at Agastya Darshanam Dvadasha Sargaha. There I think we came till Pravishyetam. So he's saying Manasa Kankshitam Hiyasya Mayap Prati Gamyatam Satkruto Ramaha Sabharyaha Salakshmanaha Pravishyetam Samipam me Kim Chaso na Praveshitaha is where we stopped, I think, last time. So where Agastya is telling his Sisha what? They are not yet entered in. I'm even thinking about him and he has come. How delighted I am. And did you enter them? Did you let them in? Please let them in is how it concluded there. So we'll continue from there. Eva muktastu munina
Eva muktastu munina
dharmajnena mahatmana
dharmajnena mahatmana
abhidya bravit shishya.
Which shloka is this?
Abhivadya bravit shishya
Abhivadyad bravit shishya
tatheti niyatanjalihi
tathaiti niyatanjalihi
tato nishkramya sambhrantaha
tato nishkramya sambhrantaha
Shishyo Lakshmanam Abravit.
Shishyo Lakshmana Abravit.
So, Eva Muktastu Munina, thus as instructed or ordered by the Muni, which is Agastya Muni, Dharmajnana Mahatmana, by the Dharmajna and the great soul Mahatma Agastya Maharshi, Sishyaha ha iti Niyatanjalihi Abravit. Then he, oh, okay, sir, as you say, if you permit, sure. Niyatanjalihi, with the good pranama, namaskara. Then tataha nishkramya, from there saying that, okay, sir, having said that, he returned out, he came out. Sambhrantaha, a little, what do you say, a little surprised or curious. How come he knew? He's saying he thought about him. Rama came and he already knew about him. So in a little small thought that he was thinking, Tata Nishkramya Sishya Lakshmanam Abravit. Then Sishya is addressing Lakshmana. He was telling, informing or notifying Lakshmana. Kwasau Ramo Munim Drashtum.
क्वासो रामो मुनिं द्रष्टुं
Drashtum Etu. Etu Drashtum Etu Pravishatu Swayam.
एतु प्रविशतु स्वयं
Etu Pravishatu Swayam.
Etu, yeah.
Tato gatva ashramadvaram
ततो गत्वा आश्रम द्वारं
Sishyena Saha Lakshmana
शिष्येण सह लक्ष्मणः
Darshayamasa Kakutam
दर्शयामास काकुत्स्थं
Sitam cha Janakatmajam.
सीतां च जनकात्मजाम्.
So because Lakshmana first entered the ashrama, so the Sishya was talking to Lakshmana only. And Kwa asau Ramaha, where is, Kwa is sometimes like Kutra. Kwa asau Ramaha, where is Rama? Drashtum etu pravishatu. Munim drashtum etu pravishatu swayam, he's saying. Etu is, E is the dhatu. Etu means come in, let him come. Let him come. Agachatu, it's like that. Agachatu is etu. Let him come and pravishatu swayam. Let him come enter. Why ask? Muni is asking, is gladly welcoming Rama. So swayam etu pravishatu. Let him enter directly. And tato gatva ashramadvaram sishya. Then along with Sishya, Lakshmana went to the ashrama's main gate. Darshayamasa kakutstham Sitam cha Janakatmajam. The Sishya then happened to get the sight of Kakutstha Rama along with Sita, who is Janakatmaja. Tam Sishya Prashritaha
तं शिष्यः प्रश्रितः
Vakyam Agastya Vachanam Bruvan
वाक्यम् अगस्त्य वचनं ब्रुवन्
Praveshayadya Praveshayadyatha Nyayam
प्रवेशयत् यथा न्यायं
Satkararham Susatkritam.
सत्कारार्थं
Susatkritam.
सुसत्कृतं.
So tam is here, tam Ramam or tam Kakutstham. Unto him, prashritaha sishyaha, well, what do you say, good following or well situated sishya. That means one who is, what do you call, one who is already located in that ashrama, has understood following. So prashritaha, properly situated in that ashrama. Such sishya, prashritaha sishyaha, Vachanam, Vakyam Agastya Vachanam Bruvan. He said this line, which is what? As a message of Agastya, not his own line, his guru's Agastya's Vachanam Bruvan. What was that? Praveshaya Yatha, Praveshayat Yatha Nyayam. As requested, with all the welcome, not God of honor, but with all the welcome gestures, as per their style or traditions, he has let Rama along with Sita enter the ashrama. Satkararham susatkritam, as per the, he's a kingly person, and that Sri Rama directly. So yatha satkararham susatkritam. They gave arghyam, padyam, achamaniyam, pralyanuttariyam, vastram, asanam, all of that. Susatkritam. Pravivesha tato Ramaha
प्रविवेश ततो रामः
Sitaya Sahalakshmanaha
सीतया सह लक्ष्मणः
Prashanta Harina Kiranam
प्रशान्त हरिणा किरणम्
Ashramam Hyavalokayan.
आश्रमं हि अवलोकयन्
So Tataha Sitaya Saha Sitaya Lakshmanaha Ramaha Pravivesha. So along with Sita, he entered the ashrama. And how is that ashrama? And avalokayan, by looking around and observing the ashrama. Anytime we enter, we just look around, right? For example, in Sangha also, we go to anybody's home. First thing we do is namaste karke, and then we look around the home. What kind of pictures do they have on the walls? What kind of books do they have? How is the table? All of those we can take a look so that we prepare ourselves to converse with them accordingly. So that is avalokayan, looking around and getting a understanding of the world there. Loka is world that is seen by us. So avalokayan, what was the avalokayan? What was he observing? Prashanta Harina Kiranam, Akiranam, by peaceful environment there, filled, scattered by Harine. Harina are deers. So a typical ashrama signs are if you find deers. And so I find our areas of Georgia where we live, every day we see on the road harinas, deers, and I feel so glad looking at them. Unfortunately, some of them get killed. That is the worst thing. But it shows us a good ashrama environment. So Prashanta Harina Kiranam Ashramam Kyavalokayan. Satatra Brahmanaha Sthanam
तत्र ब्रह्मणः स्थानम्
Agnehe Sthanam Tathaivacha
अग्नैः स्थानं तथैव च
Vishno Sthanam Mahendrasya
विष्णोः स्थानं महेन्द्रस्य
Sthanam Chaiva Vivasvataha
स्थानं चैव
Vivasvataha
विवस्वतः
Somasthanam Bhagasthanam
सोमस्थानं
Bhagasthanam
भगस्थानं
Sthanam Kauberamevacha
स्थानं कौमेरमेव च
Dhatur Vidhatuhu Sthane
धातुः विधातुः स्थाने
Cha Vayo Sthanam Tathaivacha
तो वायुस्थानं तथैव च वायोः स्थानं तथैव च
Nagarajasya Cha Sthanam
नागराजस्य च स्थानं
Anantasya Mahatmanaha
अनन्तस्य महात्मनः
Sthanam Tathaiva Gayatriyaha
स्थानं तथैव गायत्र्याः
Vasunam Sthanamenvacha
वसूनां स्थानमेव च
Sthanam Cha Pashahasya
स्थानं च
Pashahastasya
पाशहस्तस्य
Varunasya Mahatmanaha
वरुणस्य महात्मनः
Kartikeyasya Cha Sthanam
कार्तिकेयस्य च स्थानं
Dharmasthanam Cha Pashyati.
धर्मस्थानं च पश्यति.
So as I said at Avalokayan, this is what he has observed. What kind of photos, pictures do they have on, in which direction, which God is there and all. In a way, it is all the Dishaha also. All Ashta Dik Palaka Sthanani, Rama happened to just observe how is this ashrama and that. So where does it start? Satataha Brahmanaha Sthanam. If you see any traditional Vedic houses, and in fact in North Carolina, between Raleigh and Charlotte, there is one place. Lavanyaji, you might know it. In fact, my brother-in-law is very much interested in that. There is one place, I forgot the city name. There are some Telugu builders. They are trying to build Mandua houses. And do you know that place?
No, Bhagaji.
Uh,
First time hearing that one. Good to know.
Yes. So my brother-in-law is pushing me, but I say, sir, I'm not rich like you. I cannot buy. But he will buy, I think. It is Mandua houses. Mandua house means, or traditional Vedic house requires, it is a structure of a rectangle. What is a typical, otherwise called as a courtyard. Courtyard is our Vedic house style, which means in the center of the house should be in a square. Center of the house, however much square you can spare, which will be mostly half of it, because it is all four corners will be rooms. Center will be open space, open to ceiling, open to sky. That central area is called Brahmasthanam. That is where you will have your tulasi. That is where you will have your, puja, Sandhyavandanam, etc. All the Vedic Agnisthanam, all of that will be in that open area. Other areas will be your in Agneya, your kitchen, in Vayavya, in Nirrati, in your master bedroom, Vayavya, other bedrooms, Ishanya, puja room, entrance, or let's say in the east, you'll have your entrance. In the west, probably going to the backyard, or etc., or to the south, to the backyard, like all these directions. But essentially, the central open, and around that square, you build rooms. That is a Vedic house. These guys try to build like that. So that open central area is called Brahmasthanam. So he first looked at that. What do they have in the Brahmasthanam? Do they have a tea for a coffee table with some good Bhagavad Gita books there, or a coffee table with whatever else there? A nice, what is it? PlayStation. So that is what he was looking at, the Brahmasthanam first. Satatra Brahmasthanam, then Agneya Sthanam. Agneya Sthanam will be in the Agneya Dishi, where you have the kitchen area. Toward that area, you will have the Agnihotram. Today, only kitchen means only stove, but in the traditional houses, you will have Agnihotram also there, continuously set up. So Agneya Sthanam Tathaivacha. Vishnoha Sthanam Mahendrasya Sthanam cha eva vivasvataha. Vivasvan is Surya, which will be east side. Vishnu Mahendrasya Sthanam, which will be typically Ishanaha, which will be Ishanya, which will be northeast. East will be typically Indra. So Mahendra, Vishnu and Mahendra, both of them will be sort of east. Mahendrasya Sthanam on the east. Vivasvan, Surya, or even Agni will be on the Agneya Sthanam. Somasthanam, Bhagasthanam, Sthanam Kauberam. Soma is Chandra will be on the, I don't remember exactly. Chandra will be where, which Sthanam? So if it is east-west, Varuna will be on the west, Kaubera on the north. Bhagasthanam is generally, Bhagaha is powerful, which is Bhagavan.
Well, sometimes we do the half direction, right? Northwest, southeast, west. Is that one of them?
Correct. So I exactly don't know where Soma is, but Kaubera is on the north, Mahendra is on the east, Agni is on the Agneya, which is the southeast. Dhatuhu vidhatuhu sthane cha vayoho sthanam. Vayoho sthanam is Vayavya, which will be northwest. Vayoho sthanam tathaiva cha nagarajasya cha sthanam anantasya mahatmanaha. Nagaraja will be on the south. Ananta is his name, the Nagaraja's name, which is Vishnu's Nagaraja is Ananta. So Anantasya Mahatmanaha. Sthanam tathaiva Gayatriyaha. Gayatri will be typically on the Ishanyam. So Gayatriyaha tathaiva. Vasunam Sthanamevacha. All the respective Vasus in 8 Ashtavasus in all the 8 directions. He has happened to get a sight of all the 8 directions of the ashrama and found respective deities in those directions. Sthanam cha Pashahastasya. Pashahasta is Yama, which will be south. Pashahastasya. Varunasya cha Mahatmana. Varuna is to the west. Kartikeyasya cha sthanam dharmasthanam cha pashyati. So Kartikeya, again, I do not know exactly which sthanam, which direction, but he is finding Kartikeyasya cha sthanam, which is the dharmasthanam. So essentially, he found Agastya's ashram built as per Vastu, with all the deities worshipped, placed in their respective directions. It is also giving us a view of how to look at a constructing. If we get to build a Vedic, a custom house, then probably we should think of building a house like that. Similarly, in Kumbakonam, sorry. In Kumbakonam, along the Kaveri River, which is almost outside of the city, today's city, on the shores of Kaveri, some builders like this, they have a standard 150 square yards standard plot, but you can buy as much as you like and build as you like. Their standard build is like this again, a small 10 by 10 Brahmasthanam open, and around that at the entrance you have entrance open to the right because this is east, and then you have Agneya kitchen to the left here, another open office room kind of a thing, 2 bedrooms there, and just walk around with cradle or what. So nice one. I thought, should I buy one? And so whenever we go to India, Kumbakonam is city of temples, they say, nicely spend their retired life there or something like that. Anyway, so good ashramam will be like that. And our home is an ashrama. Our home itself can be an ashrama if it is built and maintained like that. Most of our houses are like that, but just for our confirmation. Tata sishyai parivritah
ततः शिष्यै परिवृत्तः
munirapyabhinishpatat.
मुनिः अभिनिष्पतः
Munirapyabhinishpatat. Sorry.
मुनिरप्यभिनिष्पतत्
Tam dadarshagrato ramo
तं ददर्श आग्रतो रामो
muninam deepta tejasam.
मुनीनां
Muninam deepta tejasam
दीप्ततेजसाम्
abravit vachanam viraha
अब्रवीत् वचनं वीरः
Lakshmanam Lakshmivardhanam.
लक्ष्मणं लक्ष्मीवर्धनम्.
So tataha sishyaihi parivritah. Then from there, as he walked, as he saw all of this, then he actually finally, after seeing all the deities, he got the sight of the Muni, Agastya Muni. Sishyaihi parivritah, surrounded around by the Sishyas, by his students and disciples. Munihi api abhinishpatat. So he happened to come out of that circled by his students. Muni happened to show himself out of them. Tam dadarsha. Then Rama, from a distance, as Muni is walking outside of the circle of his sisters, he happened to get his sight. Agrataha, from the beginning, from a distance, he has seen him in the front. Ramaha Muninam Deepta Tejasam. He is glowing among all the other students there. Among all of them, Agastya is glowing with his radiance of his sadhana and tapas and all. So, Muninam Deepta Tejasam Agrataha Tam Dadarsha. And unto him, not unto him, Lakshmanam Vachanam Viraha Abravit Lakshmi Vardhanam. Unto that Lakshmana, who is Lakshmi Vardhana, unto him, Viraha Vachanam Abravit. Esha Lakshmana Nishkramat.
एष लक्ष्मणो निष्क्रामत
Nishkramati. Sorry, Nishkramati.
निष्क्रामति
Agastyo Bhagavan Rishihi.
अगस्त्यो भगवान् ऋषिः
Audaryena Avagachami.
औदार्येण अवगच्छामि
Nidhanam Tapasamimam. Tapasamimam.
निधानं
Tapasamimam.
तापसामिमम्
Tapasam imam. Tapasam, tapasa. Tapasam, no, tapasam imam. So,
निधानं तापसामिमम्.
So Lakshmana is addressing Lakshmana. Lakshmivardhanam abravit. So he is addressing him, saying, Lakshmana, Eshaha Agastyaha Bhagavan Rishihi Nishkramati. See, he is coming out. He is walking out, Lakshmana. Look at him. He is that Bhagavan. He is the Rishi. Agastya Muni by name. And his Nishkramati is coming out, walking towards us like that. Eva Muktva Mahabahu.
Eva Muktva Mahabahuhu.
No,
Agastya.
second line we have not done.
Okay, correct. Correct. Audaryena. So he not only is showing him as Bhagavan Rishi Agastya, Audaryena avagachami. Look at his magnanimity of, even though he has all the students around, he's still walking out of them in front to come to see us. Look at his Audarya. Look at this whole ashrama. Audaryena avagachami. I'm able to understand, looking at this ashrama, looking at him, looking at the students, I get a complete picture. Avagachami. Nidhanam tapasamimam. His position, his nidhanam is essentially where you finally stop. So where you are located. I understand his position. I understand his purpose, his approach, all of that. I get a complete picture, is what he's trying to say. I got a complete picture. Tapasam imam. He's the best tapasvi of him, of his profile. I get complete profile. I've scanned the complete, is how Rama is saying. So, eva muktva mahabahu.
Eva Muktva Mahabahuhu.
Agastyam surya varchasam.
Agastyam Surya Varchasam.
Jagrama pritaha.
Jagraha Parama Pritaha.
Tasya padau parantapaha.
Tasya Padau Parantapaha.
Abhivadyatu dharmatma.
Abhivadyatu Dharmatma.
Tasthau ramah kritanjalihi.
Tastau Ramah Kritanjalihi.
Sitaya saha vaidehya.
Sitaya Saha Vaidehya.
Tada ramah salakshmanaha.
Tada Rama Sa Lakshmanaha.
Pratijagraha kakutstham.
Pratijagraha Kakustham.
Archayat archayatva asakau.
Archayatva Sanodakaihi.
Archayatti asana udakaihi. Archayatva sanodakaihi.
Archayatva Sanodakaihi.
Kushala prashna muktvacha.
Kushala Prashna Muktvacha.
Hyasyatam iti chabravit.
Yasyatam iti Chapravit.
Abravit.
Abravit.
So, eva muktva mahabahu. Thus telling to Lakshmana that, hey, look at him, how great that Bhagavan Agastya Maharshi is looking, how great, look at his glory and all. Having said that, by the time they completed that sentence, both of them come almost near each other. Eva muktva mahabahu Agastyam Surya Varchasam. That Agastya who is looking like Surya. And look at this. Now, this is Aranyakanda. The same Agastya will be telling us Aditya Hridayam. He'll be prescribing the Aditya Hridaya Stotram to Rama in the Yuddha Kanda as coming forward. Again, so Surya Varchasam, he is going to tell about Surya Stotra, but and in order to tell a Stotra about Surya, he should be having that capacity, or he should be having that that capacity. And so Surya Varchasam Agastyam Mahabahu, what did he do? Tasya padau paramapritaha parantapaha jagraha. That Surya Varchas Agastya, looking at him, Rama touched his feet. He did pranama, pada namaskara. Padau parantapaha, Ramaha parantapaha, paramapritaha, delight. Kya ji bol ke aisa half bend, one hand touching the knee. No, not like that. Padau jagraha. In fact, the very word jagraha is grab in a way. Grab means you touch it with all the, you want to feel it. Wow, sir, how great you are. You're able to stand on these feet by yourself. Done so much research, so much tapas, so much yajnas for the world's sake. You've invented so many things. You've established the South as a civilized place. All of this, with all that bhakti, shraddha, you want to touch and feel it for a moment. Then it is Padav Jagraha. Otherwise, I said, Pavanam, and you just half bend and touch the knees. That's not the way. You should feel the greatness when you're touching the feet. So that is Jagraha Padav. Padav Jagraha Parantapaha Paramapritaha. And then you touch that, then you get up, and then Abhivadya to Dharmatma. He does the Abhivadanam, whatever. Vasishta Gotroham, Ramoham, whichever way he will say. Abhivadya to Dharmatma. Ramaha Kritanjalihi Tasthau. After completing the Abhivadanam, then in Anjali Mudra, he stood there. Tasthau. Then after he does, naturally, his wife and brother also they will do. So Sitaya Saha Vaidehya Tada Ramaha Salakshmanaha Pratijagraha Kakutstham. So Sita and Lakshmana also did the Namaskara accordingly. Then Kakutstham Pratijagraha. Pratijagraha. So he went and touched, Rama went and touched Agastya's feet. And now Agastya will, what he will do? He will wake him up. He will hold his hand because he's already an old person. Rama is young, 20s. He's in his 20s or at the most 10 years, right? Just about 28, 29, 30, he must be. Young man. So he will hold his hand and just, feel his, just like, if we see our elder Pacharaks, they come, they touch our hands, they hold our hands, and they will talk for a while, holding the hand itself. That is Pratijagraha. In return, in response, you also are part of their body and establish a connection. So Pratijagraha, Kakutstham, he held him and Archayat, Archayitva, Asana, Udakaihi. Those are two upacharas, Asanam, Udakam. But with Udakam, you will cover Padyam, Arghyam, Achamanam, and then Asanam. With all these Archayitva, he did the Archana for Rama. Archana means in today's days, if let's say anybody who comes to our home, Athithi Devo Bhava, so we also do the same. We should just do it consciously. Wait here. But if I can feel that and say, wait here, but I'm feeling that, oh God, I'm asking him to sit there. Go get some water. And all of those things. Or do we want to have some tea? Whatever we offer is all Archana. So Archayitva Asana Udakaihi Kushala Prashna Muktva. Rama is everything. How is your 10 years you have spent here, right? Everything good? I heard you have already taken care of Kabanda, etc. Wow. Very great. Like that, Kushala Prashnam. Kushala Prashnam Uktva cha Astam iti cha abravit. Astam, stay here. May you stay here. Iti cha abravit. He then said that. Then Agnim Hutva Pradayarghyam.
Agnim Hutva Pradayadyam.
Arghyam.
Arghyam.
Atithim Pratipujya cha.
Atidim Pratipujyata.
Pratipujya cha.
Pratipujya cha.
Vanaprasthena dharmena.
Vanaprasthena dharmena.
Satesham bhojanam dadau.
Satesham bhojanam dadau.
So here, for so much of Atithi samskara is not shown to us. But in this here, Valmiki is projecting Atithi samskara so that we all learn of how to take care when anybody comes to our home. So after giving all that asana udakaihi archanam, pratijagrahanam, all of that. Now, Agnim Hutva, he went and lit the Agni there in the Agnihotra Sthanam, especially where he wanted Rama to stay in their room. He went and put the Agnihotram. In our case, as soon as we open the door, if they've come later in the evening or if the room is dark, we switch the light, we switch the fan. So Agnim Hutva. And then Pradaya Arghyam. Arghyam Pradaya. So he offered Arghyam to Rama there before Udakam. So that means probably that was for Padyam and Achamanam. So now Arghyam also he gave. Arghyam Pradaya Atithin Pratipujya cha. To Lakshmana and Sita also, to all of them by completing the Pratipujanam. Vanaprasthena dharmena satesham bhojanam dadau. Our Jeshta Sreni, we say, most of us are into getting into Vanaprastha, which is where our children, it is Vanaprastha. So Vanaprasthena dharmena, by the dharma of Vanaprasthas, Tesham bhojanam dadau. He then offered dinner to Rama and Sita and all. As per Vanaprastha dharma, that means it need not be a, what do you call it, a blasting dinner, but as per Vanaprastha dharma, whatever little they might have, whatever simple food they might have, with that itself, he has offered it. Prathamam chopavishyatha
Pratamam cha upavishyatha
dharmagno munipungavaha
dharmagno munipungavaha
uvacha ramamasi
uvacha ramam asinam
pranjalim dharmakovidam.
pranjalim dharmakovidam.
So prathamam cha upavishya atha dharmagyaha munipungavaha asinam ramam pranjalim dharmakovidam uvacha. So he made Rama sit upavishya by letting him sit. Dharmagya munipungavaha. He is of course he is a dharmagya, the munipungava. Ramam asinam, unto seated Rama. Pranjalim, who is also sitting in Pranjali Mudra. Rama is like, oh, why? What all is he doing to me? In that way, he is continuing to keep his namaskara in Pranjali. Unto him, Dharmakovidam Pranjalim Asinam Ramam Munipungavaha Uvacha. Agnim Hutva Pradayarkhyam. Nyada, I'm seeing, why is this line repeated again? Okay. Agnim Hutva Pradayarkhyam.
Agnim hutva pradayarghyam
Atithim Pratipujayet.
atithim pratipujayet
Anyatha Khalu Kakutstha
anyatha khalu kakutstha
Tapasvi Samudacharan
tapasvi samudacharan
Dussaka Pare Loke
dussakshiva pare loke
Swani Mamsani Bhakshayet
swani mamsani bhakshayet
Raja Sarvasya Lokasya
raja sarvasya lokasya
Dharmachari Maharatha
dharmachari maharatha
Pujaniyascha Manyascha
पूजनीयश्च मान्यश्च
Bhavan Prapta Priyatitihi.
भवान् प्राप्तः प्रियातिथिः.
So he's saying Agnim Hutva Arghyam Pradaya Atithim Pratipujayet. Rama, don't this is what we do. Any Atithi comes, we give Arghyam and we Agnim Hutva, we do Agni, we light the Agni Hotram there and do the Pratipujanam. We do whatever other puja, upacharas we can do to them. Anyatha, otherwise, Anyatha Khalu, otherwise isn't it? Kakutstha or Rama, Tapasvi Samudacharan Dussakshi iva Pariloke Swani Mamsani Bhakshayet. If you don't do this puja for an Atithi, why does Agastya has to tell this to Rama? It is not Agastya actually telling this to Rama. Valmiki, through them, is telling to us, how should we take care of Atithis, he's saying. So, Anyatha, Dussakshi iva Pare Loke Swani Mamsani Bhakshayet. If we don't take care of Atithi puja like this, in the other worlds, when we go after this physical body, we will be in such a dirty shape of eating our own mamsa, swani mamsa. Our own flesh will be eating. We will not be given anything. We will be dying, decaying out of by ourselves. A selfish guy will end up like that. Always think of serving others. That's why Sat Sai Baba, he has a nice their caption. All, serve all. Simple mantra. That's all. That is their mantra. Love all, serve all. So then this mamsani, swani mamsani na bhakshayet. Otherwise, athava dusakshi iva, knowing this Atithi Puja, if you don't do it, then you are a bad evidence to that Atithi. And so we will be ending up in a very troublesome situation in the other world. So that is for the normal Atithi. Now, over and above, Raja Sarvasya Lokasya Dharmachari Maharatha. Raja is supposed to be for all the worlds. Dharmachari. He is walking the dharma. They tread dharma. They set dharma for us. And they set the rules, law, that nobody will break dharma. And so Raja Sarvasya Lokasya Dharmachari, and is the Maharatha, Pujaniyascha. And so he is to be worshipped. He is worshipable, reverable. He has to be given all the honors. Honorable. Pujaniyascha. Manyascha. He is the respected. And such you, Bhavan, Praptaha, Priya Atithihi. Such you have come to me. How can I not do all these upacharas to you, Rama? And that too, you are my beloved guest. Priya Atithihi. Eva Muktva Phalair Molaihi.
एवम् उक्त्वा फलैर्मूलैः
Pupairanyaischcha Raghavam.
पुष्पैरन्यैश्च राघवम्
Pushpaihi. Pushpairanyaischcha.
पुष्पैरन्यैश्च राघवम्
Pujayitva Yatha Kamam.
पूजयित्वा यथा कामम्
Punareva Tato Bravit.
पुनरेव ततो ब्रवीत्.
So, Eva Muktva, by saying this, that Rama, why I am worshipping you specifically, is because any Atithi I will worship, especially you are a king, and so I have to worship you more than any of all of this. You are my favorite. I'm your fan. So I'm worshipping you with lot more attention and focus. Eva Muktva, by saying this, not only Arghyam, Asanam, Udakam, etc. Now, Phalaihi, Mulaihi is Naivedyam. Pushpaihi, Anyaischa, Raghavam, Archayet. Pujayitva, by worshipping him with several other, whatever else he had. Rama, here is a flower bouquet. Or here, nowadays we don't want to give bouquet, we give a flower plant. So you offer a flower. Pushpaihi, Phalaihi, this is just fresh orange. What is a tangerine I bought? It was so easy. Eat it, Rama. Mulaihi. This is a nice, carrot or beetroot that we brought. Have it. Pushpaihi. Whatever you have offering them is the puja. Pujayitva yatha kamam. As with all the best way that he wanted to worship, giving all of that. Punareva tataha abravit. After doing all this worship services, then he again spoke this to Rama. Idam divyam mahachapam.
Idam divyam. Go ahead, Ji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Idam divyam mahachapam.
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 Hema ratna vibhushitam.
Hema ratna vibhushitam.
Vaishnavam purushavyagra.
Vaishnavam purushavyagra.
Nirmitam vishwakarmana.
Nirmitam vishwakarmana.
Amogha surya sankashah.
Amogha surya sankashah.
Brahmadatta sharottamaha.
Brahmadatta sharottamaha.
Dattau mama mahendrena.
Dattau mama mahendrena.
Tuni cha akshayasayakau.
Tuni cha akshayasayakau.
Sampurnau nishitair banaihi.
Sampurnau nishitai banaihi.
No, Sampurnau Nishitai Banaihi.
Sampurnau nishitai banaihi.
Jvaladbhiriva Pavakaihi.
Jalad iva pavakaihi.
Maharajata Koshoyam.
Sorry, Pagaji, the voice broke a little.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Maharajata Koshoyam.
Maharajata Koshoyam.
Koshoyam. Asi Hema Vibhushitam.
Asi Hema.
Vibhushitaha.
Okay. Asi Hema Vibhushitaha.
Anena Dhanusha Rama.
Anena Dhanusharama.
Hatva Sankhye Mahasuran.
Hatva Sanke Sutran.
Mahasuran.
Mahasuran.
Ajahara Shriyam Deeptam.
Ajahara Shriyan Deeptam.
Vishnur Divaukasam.
Pura Vishnu Divo Kasam.
Tad Dhanus Tataucha.
Tad Dhanus. So,
Tad Dhanus Taucha Tuni.
okay. Tad Dhanus Tunihi. Tuni.
Tuni Rao. I think that is better.
Tuni Rao.
Tad Dhanus Taucha Tuni Rao.
Tad Dhanus Tuni Rao.
Sharam Khadgam Cha Manada.
Sharam Kadgancha Manada.
Jayaya Pratigrihnishwa.
Jayata Pratigrishneshwa.
Vajram Vajradharo Yatha.
Vajram Vajradharo Yata.
Big task of Agastya Maharshi that he has been holding in his custody. He has finally handed it off to Sri Rama. And he is telling the story of what is this importance of this great thing. Rama, I've been waiting for you. I know that I was told that you will come, and when you come, that I have to hand over this big weapon, this magnificent, most powerful weapon. Idam divya hat chapam. This bow is a divine bow. Hema ratna vibhushitam. It is gold-plated bow. It is not just a simple black plastic chop. No. Hema ratna vibhushitam. Gold cover, and on top of that lot of ornamented one. And whose is this? Vaishnavam dhanu chapam. This is the Sakshat Vishnu's chapa. Vaishnavam, O Purusha Vyagra, O best of the men, only you can bear it. And so I know who to give it to. Several people have asked me. No, I didn't hand it over. Only you, as a Purusha Vyagra, you are eligible to have it. So Purusha Vyagra, Vishwakarmana Nirmitam. Do you know this? I know you're already carrying one chapa. I know. But please take this also. This is very important. This is much more powerful than what you have, because this is built, this is designed, manufactured directly by the Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma, who himself is another manifestation of Vishnu himself. So Vishwakarmana Nirmitam Vaishnavam Idam Hema Ratna Vibhushitam Idam Divyam Mahatchapam. And what more? How is this? Amoghaha. Never Samoghaha, Surya Sankashaha. It's as glowing, as powerful, brilliant as sun. Brahma Dattaha. And so that is about the arrows. Arrows are the sun's arrows. Like sun rays has how many sun rays? Millions. I mean, can anyone count how many sun rays will be there? You cannot say. So also this is Akshaya Sayakau, he's saying later. Infinite number of arrows are there in this Tuni. Normal rifle will have, let's say, 6 bullets. I always think, not rifle, pistol. They shoot 6 over. Then what will they do? But they'll keep shooting. That's a different thing. Then so they came this machine gun, where you'll have a big chain of bullets. But even there it is limited. It will seem like you're shooting for a long while. But then what? This is unlike that. This is infinite number of sharas. And these Uttama Shara is arrows. Uttama Sharas, these are built by Brahma Dattaha. Brahma himself gave these sharas. which are like sun rays, Surya Sankasha, Amogha. And how did I get this? Mahendrena Mama Dattau. This chapa and this tuni of containing an infinite quiver of arrows, this is given by Sakshat Mahendra to me. Mahendrena Mama Dattau, tuni cha Akshaya Sayakau. This tuni also, tuni is that box, which is Akshaya Sayakau, infinite number of arrows that can sit in it. Tuni cha Akshaya Sayakau, Sampurnau Nishitaihi Banaihi Pavakaihi Iva Jaladbhihi Jwaladbhihi. This quiver, which is even though, oh, this is an infinite one, but I'm giving only two now. No. Sampurnau, it is full. Sampurnau Nishitaihi Banaihi. The arrows are so sharp. Not only are they sharp, they are not only are they just a bullet kind of a arrow. They are what do you call? Vehicles, carriers. They're like missile carriers. They might carry pavaka, fire. They might carry, atomic thing, bomb. They might carry a nuclear bomb, whatever. But they are carriers. They are carriers of missile kind of arrows. They are. And this chapa is the launcher of it, right? So that's how we should look at chapa. Bow and arrow is not just a wooden thing like we see today in tribal areas, but it is a big, powerful, highest ammunition-based launcher, ammunition launcher. So Sampurnau Nishitaihi Banaihi Pavakaihi Iva Jwaladbhihi. Once you launch that arrow, it will be firing, flying like a fire stick. Pavaka is fire. Pavakaihi Iva Jwaladbhihi. Glowing or lighting like fire, lighting with fire, it will go and shoot the target. Maharajata Koshaha Ayam. This quiver is a sack or a box. Maharajata with the silver plated Koshaha. The bow is gold, the quiver is silver. Maharajata Koshaha Ayam. Sorry, not the quiver. The other part that is talking about is Asihi. Asihi is Khadga. The Asihi, Hema Vibhushitaha, in a Koshaha, the sack in which you will place this sword, that is of Maharajata. So the sack, the sword's sack bag is a silver bag in which there is Maha Asihi, Hema Vibhushitaha. So he gave him Khadga, Tuni, Chapa, all of that he gave. Nena Dhanusha Rama, with this Dhanush, with this bow, O Rama, Sankhe in the war, Mahasuran Hatva, by killing several most powerful asuras, by killing all of them, winning over them. Shriyam Deeptam Pura Vishnuhu Divaukasam Ajahara. Vishnu, when he fought against the asuras, he killed all of those asuras, and finally this Deeptam Shriyam, is glory, glowing, powerful ammunition. Divaukasam, for all the gods. Dive Aukasa. Aukasa is those who live. One Aukasa, Divaukasa, we say. So Divaukasa live in the Divloka, in the divine worlds. So Divaukasam Ajahara, he brought, and after completing that war, he gave it to them. Tad dhanuhu taucha tunirau shankam khadgam cha manada jayaya pratigranhishva vajram vajradharo yatha. Just as after Vishnu completing the war, he gave it to Indra, Mahendra. And Mahendra, after a while, for reason, he gave it to me to keep it with me, telling me that, hey, Rama will come. When he comes, hand it over to him. He will need it for his bigger victory that we all have set, designed, planned. So, Jayaya, for your victory. Jayaya, Jayabhadraya, Haryaswaya. And that Aditya Hridayam comes. Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. So, Jayaya Pratigranhishva. Please accept these, receive these for your upcoming victory. You may not know today, but it is coming. Pratigranhishva. Vajram Vajradharo Yatha. Just as Vajradhara. Who is Vajradhara? Indra. Just as Indra has received that Vajra from who makes it? From the Vritrasuras to kill Vritrasura, from Dadhichi. Just as Dadhichi gives his spine, backbone for Indra, similarly, you also receive this from me for your success over upcoming battles. Evam uktva mahatejaha.
एवम् उक्त्वा महातेजः
Tejaha
तेजः
samastam tadvarayudham
समस्तं तत् वरायुधं
datva ramaya bhagavan
दत्त्वा रामाय भगवान्
agastya punarabravit.
अगस्त्य पुनः अब्रवीत्.
Somehow he broke the adhyaya, sarga there. So evam uktva mahatejaha, that mahateja Agastya Bhagavan, tad varayudham, that best ayudha, that best weapons, having given it, handed over to Sri Rama, he continued to say. What did he say? We'll continue in the next sarga. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmikiye
वाल्मीकि
Adikavye
काव्ये
Aranyakande
अरण्यकाण्डे
Dvadasha Sargah.
दशः सर्गः.
It is 13th. Atha Trayodasha Sargah
अथ त्रयोदश सर्गः.
Panchavati Gamanam
पञ्चवटी गमनम्.
Rama Pritosmi Bhadram Te
राम प्रीतोऽस्मि भद्रं ते.
Parituštosmi Lakshmana
परितुष्टोऽस्मि लक्ष्मण.
Abhivadayatum Yanmam
अभिवादयितुं यत्
Praptaustha Sahasitaya
प्राप्तो स्तः सह सीतया.
Adhvashramena Vam Kedah
अध्वश्रमेण वाम खेदः
Badhate Shramaha
बाधते प्रचुश्रमः.
Vyaktam Utkanthate Chapi
व्यक्तम् उत्कण्ठे कण्ठते चापि.
Maithili Janakat
मैथिली जनकात्मजा.
Esha hi Sukumari cha
एषा हि सुकुमारी च.
Dukhkaischa na Vimanita
दुःखैश्च न विमानिता.
Prajya Dosham Vanam Prapta
प्राज्यदोषं वनं प्राप्ता.
Bhartru Sneha Prachodita
भर्तृस्नेहप्रचोदिता.
Yathaisha Ramate Rama
यथेषा रमते राम.
Iha Sita Tatha Kuru. Iha Sita Tatha Kuru.
सीता तथा कुरु.
Dushram Krutavatyesha
दुष्करं कृत्यवत्येष
Vane Tvam Anugachati
वने त्वाम् अनुगच्छति.
Esha hi Prakriti Strinam
एषा हि प्रकृतिः स्त्रीणाम्
Asrishte Raghunandana.
आसृष्टे रघुनन्दन.
So he is also praising about Sita ji, saying, Hare Rama, take care of Sita. You have taken a lot of heart in this 10 years of living. But Sita, she's a very Sukumari. So he's saying, Rama, Pritosmi. I'm very, very delighted, Rama. So pleased to see you. Pritosmi, Te Bhadram. All the best to you. Parituštosmi. Also, I'm very, very, very happy. Very pleased, Lakshmana. So he's saying, Rama, I'm delighted. Lakshmana, I'm very pleased. Now what about Sita? So why? Because Yat means because Mam Abhivadayatum Praptau Sthaha Sitaya Saha. Along with Sita, you came just to see me. Aha, I'm so much delighted. And so, Adhvashramena Vam Khedaha, with all the shrama that you have taken up in walking through all this jungle, dense forest, Khedaha Badhati, pain, you must be troubled with pain. Prachura Shramaha, I know it is it is a heavy trouble. It's a heavy trouble for you. Vyaktam utkanthate chapi Maithili Janakatmaja. Even if she hasn't told it, I can see how much pain the Maithili from Mithila, Janaka's daughter, how much pain she would have taken up to walk with you. She could have said, "Oh, Rama, go, you go finish your job and come back. I'll stay here." No, she didn't say that. She came with you. So, utkanthate, I'm feeling very anxious that she also has come to see me. And why? Because Esha hi Sukumari cha. She's a very delicate, tender lady, princely ladies. She doesn't know what hardship is. Such lady is taking so much pain for you. Esha hi Sukumari cha dukhaischa na vimanita. Even with all these troubles, she doesn't seem to be, what do you say, disrespected or untaken care of. She doesn't feel that she is not taken care of. I see her face is really, even though her body might be tired, but I see her face doesn't express any dissatisfaction of, अरे what is this यार, इनके साथ शादी किया तो पूरा जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गया. No such complaints on her face. Na vimanita. Manita is honored. Na vimanita. She is not dishonored. So she seems like being happy. Prajya dosham vanam prapta. Bhartru sneha prachodita. Yeah, prajya dosham, for whatever reason, she had to forego those luxuries. But why did she do that? Bhartru sneha prachodita vanam prapta. Because of her love, her affection for her husband, Bhartru sneha prachodita, motivated, triggered by her love, triggered by her wanting to be sticky with Rama. Sneha is sticky. Sneha, to be sticking always with Rama, with that motivation, vanam prapta, yatha esha ramate Rama. And so, he has taken so much trouble to be with you only out of love for you. So, yatha esha ramate, as well as she can enjoy, iha Sita tatha kuru, as happily as she can live, do all that you can do, Rama, to keep her happy. Because dushkaram, it is not an easy job. No princely lady can come like this. But look at Sita, she has come. So it's dushkaram, very difficult to do such a venture, to venture out like that, to go with a husband to unknown, untreaded forest lands for that too 14 long years. And that too in those days. Today 14 years will pass like this. Every year, New Year comes. But those days, a day is used so long. And so in that 14 years, if she has come, dushkaram krutavati esha vane tvam anugacchati. She, by following you, going along with you, she has taken up a very difficult task. So yatha esha ramate tatha kuru. Do whatever that by which she will be enjoying, do all of that, Rama. Because esha hi prakriti hi strinam. And he's also saying, of course, I know Sita is great and all, but luckily our women, this is their nature. Esha hi prakriti hi strinam. Aste, from the beginning, through the very nature, through the very creation, women are such that they always want to take care of their family, whether it is husband, children, in-laws, etc., etc. When naturally they are affectionate, they always want to be with the family. And so it's of course natural. But he's praising Sita and then telling us that, hey, this is the nature of the woman, so that let women be like that. Srasrishti Raghunandana. I think from here we have to continue. Samastham anurajyanti.
Samastam anurujyanti.
Vishamastham tyajanti cha.
Vishamastim tyadanchita.
Tyajanti cha.
Tyajanti cha.
Shatah hradanam lolatvam.
Shata hradana lolatvam.
Shastranam tikshnatam tatha.
Shastranam tekshanata tatha.
Garuda nilayo shaigram.
Garuda nilyo shaigram.
Anugachanti yoshitaha.
Anugachanti yoshitaha.
Iyam tu bhavato bharya.
Iyam tu bhavato bharya.
Doshairet vivarjita.
Doshair vivarjita.
Doshairetaihi vivarjita.
Doshair reiter vivarjita.
Shlaghya cha vyapadeshya cha.
Shlagya cha vyapadeshe cha.
Vyapadeshya cha.
Vyapadeshya cha.
Yatha devi hyarundati.
Yata devi arundati.
Alankrutoyam deshascha. Or,
Alankrutoyam
okay,
desha.
yeah, we will stop here. So, he is continuing to say, Esha hi prakriti hi strinam asrishte raghunandana samastham anurajyanti vishamastham tyajanti cha. Sama, Vishama. Sama is even, Vishama is odd, but Sama means in the normal times, Vishama is difficult times. Samastham, in the happy times, or in the well-balanced, in the good times. In the good times, anurajyanti, they will enjoy. Anuragaha, anurajyanti. Vishamastham, in the difficult times, in the bad times, tyajanti cha, they also give up. Can be taken either ways. One way is, there are some women who enjoy and they are with you during good times, but when it comes to bad times, they will give you up, go back to their and all. Or another way to say is, samastham anurajyanti. If there are good times, they will enjoy that. Vishamastham tyajanti cha. If there are bad times, they give up those bad difficulties, meaning they think positive, not worry about the negative things. Even if bad times, they give up bad thoughts about the bad times, which means they are still positive, keep up the motive, keep up the spirit, and continue motivating their family. We can take it positively that way also. Shatah hradanam lolatvam shastranam tikshnatam tatha garuda nilayo shairyam anugachanti yoshitaha. So, Shatah hradanam lolatvam. Lolatvam is living by enjoying. Shatah hradanam, 100 rivers. Just as water flows through, several streams before reaches the Sagara. That is a way to say, Shatah hradanam lolatvam. Shastranam tikshnatam yatha. So in the samastham times, in the good times, Shatah hradanam lolatvam. And when it comes to bad times, Shastranam Tikshnam, just as the sharpness of the weapons, in the bad times, they will be so sharp. Again, we can take both sides, right? If we take positive, optimistic way to say, in the bad times, they will be like weapons protecting us. They will take all hardship and protect us. Such is the nature of our woman, he's saying. So Garuda Nilayaha Shaighriyam Anugachanti Yoshitaha. Yoshitaha is woman, wives or woman. Shaighriyam Anugachanti. They follow very quickly. Means they are always with us to attend to any of these issues very quickly. Iyam tu especially, iyam tu bhavato bharya, this lady is your wife, doshaihi etaihi vivarjita. She is ridden of any any of these what do you say, bad any of these negativities. She is ridden devoid of any of these negativities, and so shlagya, she has to be really praised. She is praiseworthy. Shlagya cha vyapadeshya, should never be taken to any apadesha. Apadesha is for any allegations. She should never be facing any allegations. She's complete praiseworthy. Yatha Devi Arundhati. Just as Arundhati, Vasishta's wife, is, so is your Sita. So much highly praiseworthy for the world. Like that, he is praising Sita for us. So some context is being set here for us. Rama, take care of Sita. He's in a way giving all these instructions because probably he's foreseeing that very soon she's in trouble. So better Rama, take care of her. Alankrutoyam deshascha.
Alankrutoyam deshasya.
Deshascha.
Deshascha.
Yatra saumitrina sa.
Yatra saumitrina saha.
Vaidehya chanaya Rama.
Vaidehya chanaya Rama.
Vatsyasi tvam arindama.
Vatsyasi cha arindama.
Vatsyasi tvam arindama.
Tvam arindama.
So he showed them a room or a small building there. And he said, Ayam deshaha alankrataha. This one is made up for you. We have put a bed there. We have put a teapot there, a coffee table, a bookshelf there, all the towels, all that. This room is made up. Alankrataha means it is made up for you. Room is. Yatra saumitrina saha vaidehya cha Rama anaya vatsyasi tvam. Along with Lakshmana and Sita, Vaidehya cha, Anaya Vaidehya cha, along with this Vaidehi and Lakshmana, you can Vatsyasi, you can stay here. And this is properly made up for you, prepared for you. So that means he has offered stay and residence for Lakshmana and Sita in his ashrama, in a very well designated place for them. Eva muktasam munina.
मुक्तस्य मुनिना
Aghava Samyatanjalihi.
राघव Go ahead.
Chapama, no Chapama. That's Raghuji, let my mother say.
Eva Muktasya Munina
Raghava Samyatanjalihi.
Raghava Sanyatanjalihi
Uvacha Prashritam Vakyam.
Uvacha Prasritam Vakyam
Rushim Deeptam Ivanalam.
Rushim Deeptam Ivanalam.
So Eva Muktaha Saha Munina, thus after given all this guidance by the Muni, Raghava now Samyata Anjali, means with proper Anjali Namaskara. Prashritam Vakyam Uvacha, he said this good, well articulated speech. To whom? Rishim Deeptam Iva Analam. That to that Rishi, Bhagavan Rishi Agastya, who is looking, glowing like Anala, fire himself, is glowing like fire with all that tejas and all. Dhanyosmi anugruhitosmi.
Dhanyosmi
Dhanyosmi anugruhitosmi.
Dhanyosmi Anugruhitosmi
Yasya me munipungavaha.
Yasya me Munipungavaha
Gunaihi sabhratru bharyasya.
गुणैः सभ्रातृभार्यस्य
वरदः परितुष्यति
वरदः परितुष्यति
किं तु व्यादिशमे देशं
किं तु व्याधिसमे देशं
सोदकं बहुकाननं
सोदकं बहुकाननं
यत्राश्रमपदं कृत्वा
यत्राश्रमपदं कृत्वा
वसेयं निरतसुखम्.
वसेयं निरतः सुखम्.
So even though Agastya Rishi gave a quarter saying this is prepared for you, you can stay here, you stay here, Rama still want to, be on his own. So he's saying, Dhanyosmi, oh, thank you, I'm so grateful. Anugruhitosmi, I'm also blessed by you. Yasya, because Pungavaha, this Muni Pungava, you're the best of the Muni, Ganaihi sabhratru bharyasya varadaha paritushyati. Not only for me, but along with my wife, Bhratru, sabhratru bharya. For both of them also, you have given me this place to stay. So paritushyati, me paritushyati, gunaihi paritushyati. I'm fully pleased with these services that you are offering to me. However, vyadisha me desham, show me or direct me to a place. Vyadisha me desham, desha is place, a place. So udakam, where there is some water body, nice water, rivers, streams, lakes, etc. Bahukananam, also there are a lot of gardens and wood, trees and all around. Yatra ashrama padam kritva vaseyam, where I can build a place for myself, ashrama padam, where I can build a small house, a residence there, and live there for a while. Vaseyam nirataha sukham, where I can stay happily for the rest of the small upcoming 3-4 years. Please guide me, which is a good place around here, Maharshi. That's how he has asked. Tato bravin munishreshthah.
ततो ब्रवीत् मुनिश्रेष्ठः
Shrutva ramasya tadvachah.
श्रुत्वा रामस्य तद्वचः
Dhyatva muhurtam dharmatma.
ध्यात्वा मुहूर्तं धर्मात्मा
Dhiro dhirataram vachah.
धीरो धीरतरं वचः
Ito dviyojane tata.
इतो द्वियोजने तात
Bahumula phalodakah.
बहुमूलफलौदकः
Desho bahumrugas shriman.
देशो बहुमृगः श्रीमान्
Panchavatyabhi vishrutah.
पञ्चवट्यभिविश्रुतः
Tatra gatva shramapadam kritva.
तत्र गत्वा श्रमपदं कृत्वा
Saumitrina saha.
सौमित्रिणा सह
Ramsyase tvam pitur.
रंस्यसे त्वं पितुर्वाक्यं
Yatoktam anupalayan.
यथोक्तम् अनुपालयन्.
So, tataha munisreshtaha ramasya tadvachah shrutva. Then by listening to this request from Rama, abravit, he responded back. He told. But before telling, Muhurtva, for a moment he just closed his eyes and contemplated. Where is the best place? Should we send him to Marietta? Should we send him to Loganville? Like that he just thought. And he said, okay, yes, Paramatma dhiraha dhirataram vachaha abravit. Then after that contemplation for a moment, meditating for a moment, then he said this. Itaha dviyojane, from here in about 2 yojanas distance, whether it is 2 miles or 10 miles, some distance, not very far away. Itaha dviyojane tata, O beloved one, bahu mula phalodakaha deshaha, bahu mrugaha shriman, panchavati abhishrutaha, abhivishrutaha. Very nearby only, there is one place, which is just like you asked, it is full of water bodies around and lot of plants and with roots there. And Bahumrugaha, also a lot of deers and all are also around there. And Shriman, it looks very plush and rich there. Panchavati iti abhivishwataha. It is popularly known as Panchavati. And so that place is a good place for you. Tatra gatva, going there, ashrama padam kratva, by building an ashrama for yourself there, a residence out, a home there. Saumitrida saha, along with Saumitri, ramsyase tvam, you shall enjoy there. Piturvakyam yatha uktamanupalayan, also to complete your remaining father's instruction of 14 years of forest life. Of that you said you have already completed over 10 years. So remaining 3-4 years, you can enjoy. You will enjoy there in that Panchavati area. So go there, he's saying. Kaloyam gata bhuyishtaha.
कालोऽयं भूयिष्ठः
Yah kalas tavaragava.
यः कालस्तव राघव
Samayo yo narendrena.
समयो यो नरेन्द्रेण
Kruto dasharathena te.
कृतो दशरथेन
Tirna
ते
dasharathena te. Tirna pratigyaha kakutstha.
तीर्णप्रतिज्ञः काकुत्स्थ
Sukham rajye nivatsyasi.
सुखं राज्ये निवत्स्यसि.
So he is continuing to say, Ayam kalaha gata bhuyishtaha. Yah kalaha tava raghava. Samayaha yo narendrena dasharathena krataha te krataha. Tirna pratigyaha kakutstha. Sukham rajye nivatsyasi. Yeah, the last 10 years was very difficult for you. Ayam kalaha gata bhuyishtaha. It was time that you have spent 10 plus years. Yah kalaha tava raghava, samayaha, yah narendrena dasharathena te krataha. Whatever time that was ordered to you by the Emperor Dasharatha for you, very soon, tirna pratignaha, uttirna we say, right? That means you have passed, you have completed. Similarly, tirna means that pratigna that you made to your father, you will be fulfilling that soon. Sukham rajye nivatsyasi. Then once you complete that, you are going to go back and live a very happy life in the kingdom there. So he's saying, I know you have gone through a lot of difficult times, Rama, but don't worry. Very soon, you'll be completing all these difficult times and you will go back and stay happily in the palace, in the kingdom there. Dhanyaste janako Rama.
Dhanyaste janako Rama.
Sa Raja Raghunandana.
Sa Raja Raghunandana.
Yas tvaya jeshtaputrena.
Yas tvaya jeshtaputrena.
Yayatiriva taritaha.
Jayati ita taritaha.
Vidito hyesha vrittanto.
Vidito hesha vrittanto.
Mama sarvastavanaga.
Mama sarvastatanaga.
Tavanaga.
Tavanaga.
Tapasascha prabhavena.
Tapasascha prabhavena.
Snehad dasharathasya cha.
Snehad dasharathasya cha.
Hridayasthascha te chandaha.
Hridayasthascha che chandaha.
Vijnatas tapasamaya.
Vidyana tapasamaya.
It is 8:32. I think what we'll do is we will continue from 16th shloka. Dhanyaste janako Rama. But we'll just, so hey, your father is a great person, man. He is fulfilled. Why Raghunandana? Saha Raja Janakaha Dhanyaha Te Janakaha Dhanyaha Yaha Tvaya Jeshtaputrena Yayati Iva Taritaha. Just as Yayati is has become great. Taritaha. means when he was passed by, so also father also is great man by having you as his elder son. Rama, Raghunandana, great. Like that he's saying. Then he's continuing to tell, I came to know, viditaha, ki yeshaha vrittanta. I am aware of what all has happened. But anyway, it's all great. Your father is blessed because of having you as the eldest son and all of that. So blessings. Astu, we'll stop here, 4 minutes over. Anyone can say Shanti Mantra?
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Very good. Susha Chavas Sudhananchavaha.